All right, Fade, episode 71.
71, baby.
You know what happened. Eagles lose. Carson Wentz gets injured. Cheap shot, and we'll get into it. But we'll get into all that. Then we'll get into the Sixers and Embiid injury. We'll go over the next few games or whatever.
Yeah, see what's going on. Yeah, that injury is... What's going on in Philadelphia? It's in the air? I don't know. So we'll get into
Something to talk about.
We'll get into that.
Tim got his picks. You know what I mean? If you listened to me last week, you won money.
You did.
Basically.
Yeah.
So let's get this show on the road.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm. All right, Fade.
Wah, wah, wah.
Eagles lose. It was being 17-9 again?
Yes.
17-9. I mean, once Carson went down 9 plays.
We thought it was over right away.
You kind of knew the writing was on the wall. You still had a little bit of hope because you're an Eagles fan. And,
it was an exciting game.
you know, they had a chance, but ultimately
they also needed a 2-point conversion at the end too. So
you also here's the thing. So let's dive into the game a little bit, because now you have 20/20 vision. You see how the game played out. Dougie P, instead of going for it on 4th and 4 or whatever, to Miles Sanders, who should have caught the ball. You know, had he taken the 3, stopped him taking another 3. Because he had 2 more possessions after that possession. So the defense was holding the Seattle Seahawks to 3 and outs, or maybe a 5-play drive and getting the ball back. You were getting close enough to the point where you were able to kick field goals to take the lead if you were able to, let's say, had kicked 3 field goals and won by 1. Those are the breaks. At that moment, I was screaming at the TV, "Let's go, Dougie. Let's go. This is what you do. Go for it." And I was.
That was a good play.
This is why 2020 and Monday morning quarterback and all those phrases come out. Some people say I would have taken the 3, and those people may have been right. Maybe you're taking the 3, and maybe Seattle would have scored on that drive. Who knows?
Right.
You don't really know, but all in all, once Carson went down, I think the team, they fought hard, which is all you can ask for, but they really didn't have a shot. Once Metcalf, caught that long bomb, broke the tackle, dove into the end zone, you kind of had that. You kind of had that feeling where, this is it.
So man, I told you, when it's 2 fast wide receivers, the main one gets a lot of focus, so the second wide receiver gets off on us. It happened a whole season. And it happened in this playoff. I said Metcalf will be our main person that we should look at. That's what happened. He was killing us, toasting us.
He definitely did his thing. It's just.
And we couldn't get to Russell Wilson.
It's you're not even mad. You're just disappointed.
It's disappointing because Carson Wentz went down, and it feels like with Carson Wentz, we would have had a shot. Listen, I would have gone for 4th, man. No doubt about it. I wouldn't have gone for the 3. There was like 4 minutes left still. Yeah, sure, we had 3 timeouts. But who's to say you keep Russell Wilson like that? You know what I mean? It was tough.
I mean, like I said, I was literally screaming at the TV, like right up on it. Yeah, Dougie, let's go. Miles Sanders should have caught the ball. Let's start there. I mean, so that being said, Eagles now looking to the future. We get to start talking about it early.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the Eagles in the roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
You already know Aguilar, he's not coming back. It costs too much. Unless he takes a mega cut and changes his whole attitude, but I doubt he comes back. You have to let go of Jason Peters, right?
He'll probably go for minimum.
But we have Dillard.
You like Dillard that much?
Yeah. There's no point in drafting Dillard
if you're not gonna do that.
And Peters.
He knows. He gets hurt every other game.
It's time for him to go. Sproles is not back. Alshon can't be released because he's injured and has to pass a physical in order to be cut. So I've heard all types of scenarios of just eating it when he comes back and just eating the money, or placing him on IR for the whole season next year and releasing him the season after. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess it's going to come down to, what Carson and his relationship is really, honestly.
So right away, is your draft pick, first draft, do we get number one? Do we get first draft? Yeah.
First round.
Wide receiver?
Yes.
The best wide receiver or
It's a deep wide receiver class. There's about 8 to 9 receivers that could potentially go in the first round, for what I'm hearing. So we have to get one of those.
have to?
We have to.
Anything, go for two.
I'm not sure what picks we have. That's a good question, but
Best defensive people, cornerbacks, and all that, which we will need. You could get third, fourth, fifth round picks.
You got. There'll be a receiver at our pick, for sure. I don't know which one or who. Time will tell, but there's definitely going to be somebody there. And Howie, maybe he'll trade up. I don't know, but definitely receiver. Then you go defensive backfield, cornerback. Might have to replace Malcolm Jenkins. It's going to be an interesting offseason. There's going to be a lot of change. Mike Groh is gone. Carson Walsh is gone, the quarterback coach or offensive coordinator. Who do you want to see them bring in? Anybody in particular?
I want to give Pat Shurmur another chance.
Pat Shurmur. What about Deuce? You give Deuce a shot?
He's the popular vote, and I was. This is what I was thinking about, because I was the one that voted for Pat Shurmur, and the reason why is because Deuce, to me, he's done it at running back. I think he keeps getting chances, and when he gets them, he takes them. Sometimes we do question him. We question him at the beginning of the season. Are you ready to trust him with your whole offense?
I don't really have a horse in the race per se. Like, I just want the guy, whoever we do choose, and I think Deuce would fit this mold, to be able to tell Doug, hey, listen, this is what we should do. You know what I mean? And Doug is a type, and he's showing he's the type to listen. But I don't think Mike Groh is that strong-willed voice in the room that was saying, Doug, no, we need to do this. I mean, listen, look at this, and I feel like, a guy like Jim Caldwell might not be wrong. Like, I wouldn't mind him coming in as the OC.
Why? Like, what has he shown you?
Well, he was the offensive coordinator when the Ravens won the Super Bowl, and gets a lot of credit for being the reason why their offense was what it was. He's been a head coach, so he's not afraid to speak his mind. And I think he has a good track as an offensive coordinator. He might not have been the best head coach, but a lot of those guys.
Yeah, most guys are like
they're better.
They get the chance and they realize, oh, nah, I'm good at this.
Right.
That's why I think Pat Shurmur will be good. Listen, what did you see this year? And tell me you didn't see this. When we ran the clock down to 1 at the play clock, we got stopped most of the time, right? We did. Like, we either Carson Wentz threw a bad pass, it was rush, something happened. When we started playing quick, and you started seeing Carson Wentz calling basic plays, changing them right there, before even 15 seconds it comes in, they already have a play set out and ready to play that. Why is that an advantage? Because when you're at 15 seconds and you're ready to set a play, if you see something right there, you can still change.
Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm not, like I said, I don't really have somebody that I want them to hire.
I do. I think I like that. I think I like Pat Shurmur more than anybody.
Hire somebody unknown, untested, and that,
I don't want to start back at the beginning.
Like Doug Peterson doesn't need anybody who's a yes man under him. He needs people that's going to tell him da 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 da.
Let them run the show sometimes.
And just like most good franchises, organizations in any sport, it's not just the head coach or manager. It's the whole staff that add value here and there to a winning team. So get a good staff around you, and you should thrive. So it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting.
It's a big offseason.
Big changes.
Howie Rosen.
We don't know. I mean, who knows if Sports will get another offer for a head coaching job. Not to say that he will. I do think he'll be back. I actually want him back for this reason. You bring in somebody who has a different defensive scheme, and it takes a while to change over. And I don't think now is the time to change over on defense. Keep the same defensive scheme you have and get better players, and see if it'll work with better players on offense and defense. You stay healthy, and all that good stuff.
I mean, you like that 10 yards back stuff?
I don't, but he did do a little bit different and blitz a little bit more, impress a little bit more towards the end of the season. And also, I do think with better cornerbacks, yes, you can play that. We need better cover speed.
Yeah.
Our guys are slow, so we get faster guys out there. Like I like the younger guys. I felt like they were making a lot of plays in that Seattle game.
LeBlanc messed up, and he's been my guy, man. But LeBlanc messed up a lot of times.
We need a safety that can cover in sideline to sideline. Think about it, like a fast safety that you can't get over the top of because you're afraid that he's going to be there to make it a double coverage, and is smart enough to bait you. You know, it's not.
I don't want to take a big name guy, man. I hate when we pick up a corner or a safety that's a big name. It usually does not end well.
You know, besides Malcolm Jenkins, you can't really think of one that came in free agent wise and was.
So many hype names, and it's just.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do because I don't even. What are we gonna do about it when the draft does come? Howie's up there. You saw what he did last year with receivers. You got to make sure you get the best guy available at receiver that can help you right away. You let Metcalf go. You let McLaurin go. Both of those guys could have helped you because the strong went down.
Yeah.
And you had nobody that could take the top off.
Yeah. I don't even know about wide receivers. Like, our wide receivers were crappy. Our second Whiteside.
Now, receivers tend to be better second and third years, and I'm not saying
but no, they show signs, man.
And I'm not saying him. Bad. I'm not saying him per se will be a starting wide receiver, but he may contribute more next year.
He'll be an Aguilar.
He'll be here. You know what I mean? I don't know what you got to do to get better. You might have to get stronger, get leaner, quicker, whatever. Do what you got to do. Maybe he comes back, he's a little bit better, but he'll be here.